Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces February 19, 2025. You need more personal space and time to think today, although later today can find you more interactive as the moon heads into your sign. Good energy is with you for family activities or work around the home. It can be a time for a better sense of balance emotionally. Still, buried resentment or frustration can surface in unpolished ways and can feel a little messy before you figure out what to do with it. Ideally, you can move toward a greater understanding of important people in your life and your own emotions if you pay attention. Nevertheless, avoid gambling and risk-taking today because hunches are unlikely to work your way. Later today, there is somewhat rebellious energy that can keep people from humbling themselves to others' advice. Despite this, your powers of attraction are strong. With you being one of the few zodiac signs with two planetary rulers, each affects you slightly differently. Mars and Pluto personify aspects of your soul and are known as the lower and higher vibrations of one another. Mars retrogrades hit you much more intensely, though, as they take place less frequently than Pluto retrogrades. Happen for several months every year. This is why, during the red planet's backward slide, you experience very significant karmic lessons around sex and war. Pay attention to the themes and patterns that are re-emerging now. You are being given a chance to alter your course. We are at the tail end of this cycle, as it will last only for one more week. Does it feel like all eyes are on you? Your self-awareness will be at an all-time high when the moon enters your sign, its fall. On the one hand, it is essential to be mindful of how you appear at work. After all, you do not want to look unprofessional or act out of line. But on the other hand, you may become overly self-aware, which could lead to anxiety and self-deprecation. Try not to overthink little misunderstandings and other mistakes throughout your workday. Nobody will notice any shortcomings like you do, so do not overthink it. You may find yourself fighting for the upper hand today, as the energy can be quite tense. It's sort of like when parents quarrel, and the kids are left to fend for themselves. You are quite capable of doing what you need for yourself: eat 3 healthy meals, get some exercise, and don't strain yourself with picking up after others. However, it will be a better day all around if you can do something fun at some point. The time for you to get out there and make some good money is at hand today. Today your ambitions are sure to be the most prominent thing on your mind with this vibration in the air. Pull up all stops and stick your neck out if the opportunity presents itself on this day, as most risks taken prove fruitful. If your finances are not where you'd like them to be, this is also a good time to review the plans you are currently working. Make the most of your very own vibration. Before the new working week takes hold, and just as she is slowing ahead of a retrograde turn that will keep her in your work sector for months rather than weeks, Venus and the rest of the planets there are having a run-in with today's nostalgic and reflective lunar vibes. Since the lunar nodes ended their 18-month policing of how well you know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off last month, these monthly reminders have become a lot more important. Especially as it is going to take months for the full potential to reveal itself across the income, work, and career fronts, given you time to pace yourself. As the moon makes its monthly visit to a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart, a clash with the planets in your busy work sector is an ordinary monthly event and key to checking that you know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off. The difference this time is that with the sun returning to your romantic sector tomorrow, the timing couldn't be better. Our eyes in the sky. This lunation carries a powerful energy, one that draws you inward, urging you to explore the depths of your emotions and uncover what has been lingering beneath the surface. Have you ever had a thought or feeling that just wouldn't let go, something that kept returning no matter how much you tried to push it aside? This moment may bring that very sensation, amplifying your intuition to the point where it feels impossible to ignore. You may find yourself seeking clarity, determined to get to the bottom of something that has been weighing on you. While this deep emotional processing can feel overwhelming at times, it also holds the potential to be profoundly enlightening. There are moments in life when we gain the greatest insights not by avoiding our emotions, but by allowing ourselves to sit with them, to understand them, and to let them guide us toward greater self-awareness. However, as you navigate these intense emotions, it is essential to remain balanced. There is a fine line between reflection and overthinking, between seeking clarity and fixating on an idea to the point of exhaustion. Have you ever spent hours replaying a conversation in your mind, trying to analyze every detail, only to realize later that the best thing you could have done was simply let it go? Sometimes, stepping back allows you to see things from a fresh perspective, revealing answers that were hidden in plain sight all along. Trust that whatever is meant to come to light will do so in its own time, and in the meantime, be gentle with yourself. Life has a way of throwing challenges our way, and no matter how much effort you put into resolving an issue, there may be moments when external circumstances still feel chaotic. Have you ever done everything in your power to fix a situation, only to realize that some things are simply beyond your control? This is a reminder that not every battle is yours to fight, and not every problem is yours to solve. There is strength in knowing when to step back, to choose your peace over unnecessary stress, and to move forward with confidence rather than frustration. The way you handle these moments will not go unnoticed. Your ability to stay composed in the face of uncertainty will set you apart, showing others that true resilience is not about forcing control, but about navigating life with grace and wisdom. As opportunities arise, you may feel tempted to take on more than you can realistically handle. There is an undeniable excitement in pushing your limits, in saying yes to new adventures, new projects, and new ideas. But have you ever found yourself juggling too many responsibilities at once, only to realize that you had spread yourself too thin? Now is the time to be intentional with your choices. Focus on what truly aligns with your goals, your passions, and your well-being. When you direct your energy toward what truly matters, your efforts become far more impactful. And if you do decide to take on something new, don't be afraid to ask for help. Have you ever worked on a project with others and been amazed at how much easier and more enjoyable it became? Collaboration has the power to turn even the most ambitious goals into reality, and right now, working together will be more beneficial than going at it alone. On a personal level, if you find yourself feeling more drained than usual, don't be too hard on yourself. Even the strongest among us need moments of rest and renewal. Have you ever pushed yourself too hard, only to realize later that what you really needed was to slow down and recharge? If our body or mind is signaling that it's time for a break, listen. Rest is not a sign of weakness, it is a necessary part of growth and healing. Overexerting yourself, whether physically, mentally, or emotionally, will not bring better results. Instead, use this time to reflect on how you can create a healthier balance in your daily life. Small adjustments, such as improving your sleep routine, adjusting your diet, or simply allowing yourself moments of stillness, can have a profound impact on your well-being. This lunation may stir deep emotions, but it is also offering you an opportunity for transformation. Are you willing to embrace the lessons it is bringing your way? Are you allowing yourself the space to grow, to heal, and to move forward with confidence? The universe does not present challenges to hold you back. It places them in your path to help you step into your power with greater wisdom and clarity. Trust yourself, trust the process, and know that every experience, whether joyful or difficult, is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Whatever you are working through right now, you have the strength to navigate it with grace, and the answers you seek are already within you. All you have to do is listen.